Hello everyone, I'm Charlene Jacquin from Synapse Solutions, and I'm going to share a little bit with you today about my journey and how I came to do what I do. So my journey really started when I was a teenager and had the help of the NBI to make a career choice myself. It was a wonderful tool to use because I really got to know myself and managed to develop learning styles and all sorts of other things around my thinking preferences. Later on, I started working after I graduated from the University of the Free State. I worked as a career guidance counselor and tutor in Komashi Township. It was an incredibly valuable experience for myself to get to share with other learners what they needed to know about themselves and make informed decisions about their careers. Later on, I managed teams and I worked with individuals on their personal development and leadership. What I do still find is that people tend to not understand themselves when they go into the working world, and finding ways to develop themselves is incredibly important for their future development and the development of their career. So how I relate this information to recruitment is that I see the recruiter as a facilitator of relationships. The recruiter has a responsibility towards the client as well as the candidate. The client has clear expectations around what they're looking for in the person, what the job's description might be, and what they would need to fulfill. So they're looking for skill, they're looking for a fit, essentially, to match their team. Whereas the candidate is looking for a job where they can achieve, they can grow, they can feel fulfilled when they think about what they do. So you've got two ends here. You've got almost a results-driven end, and then you've got a personal-driven end as well. And the responsibility of the recruiter is to find the perfect match. Now, no match may always be 100% perfect. There might be slight differences, but the importance is that you're establishing and fostering an environment for longevity between the client and the candidate. It is really important to remember that the job doesn't end there, not necessarily for the person who has been placed. There should always be room for development, and having that clear feedback that is candidate specific is not only encouraging to the candidate, but it also gives the client very good guidance when it comes to making appointments. Essentially, you're facilitating that relationship. You're not always going to be there to develop that relationship further. Therefore, it's so important to make sure that both the candidate and the client are aware of what potential lies within this new partnership. So potential is something that a lot of people just don't tap into because they find themselves unaware of their preferences or unaware of the development that they can still undergo. I really like to encourage people to develop the areas of lesser preference in order to become a more well-rounded individual and eventually unleash their potential through whole brain thinking. I look forward to seeing you all on Thursday, and I really hope that you'll enjoy the session. Have a great day.